Hi, brothers and sisters. Blessed Sabbath day, brothers and sisters. I'm gonna give you all what Jesus wanted me to give you all. All right, so y'all, today is July 31st, 2021. The time now is 2:22 p.m. And Jesus, I love you too. All right, so brothers and sisters, look, let me tell y'all something. Now, when I say to y'all, my best friend, y'all know who I'm talking about if you've been listening to me for a while. So, I'm going to tell y'all what my best friend showed me and let me know. So, y'all know I'm a visual type person. So, y'all, one day I had this dream. And in this dream, brothers and sisters, I was looking in. From above. And I was also in the dream. So let me tell y'all, now this dream was given to me probably like maybe 2 years ago. So, okay, so I'm going to tell y'all what I seen. And I'm going to tell y'all what I understood. Without no words being said, I understood. So I was looking in, and it was like I seen these people, and it looked like a setting where, like one of those rooms where people question you. If y'all ever seen those movies where they go to the police station or something and they question them, and you can see through the room. So what I noticed as I was looking in, I seen like it was people in there, and without no words being said, I understood that these people that were in that room, they were families. And I don't know if it was like just individual, like families, like mom, brother, sister, stuff like that, dad. I don't know how that was, but because I didn't know these people. So I was watching, and like I couldn't hear what was being said, but I knew when they came out of that room, they were escorted off to the side somewhere. Like, I don't know, I understood they were going into a different room. Now, when I started to understand and know was when I seen my own family. So this is where it comes in, where I knew. So as I was looking in, I understood that they were trying to use other family members to talk the family member that did not have the V. They was trying to get them to talk them into getting it. And like I said, at that time, it was my family in there. And I also seen myself. So I knew I was not going to get the V. And then in that dream, I was allowed to get poked. I was allowed to get poked. And I understood that my best friend wanted me to see what it does. So when I got that poke, y'all, I knew, like I felt funny. Like I felt funny. And when I tell y'all this stuff was like in the spiritual realm, because I don't know, like if people feel it when they first get it, but by being in the spiritual realm, you immediately know the effects. So I felt the effect of that. And these people, as I began to, as I began to walk out, I see myself walking out, and I wasn't myself. I was not myself at all, and I understood that. I had no control over my own self. So remember now, y'all, this is from the spiritual realm side, so it took immediate effect. And then I walked into a different room, and in that other room, y'all, I don't remember or know, wasn't allowed to understand what was happening, but I was allowed to understand that the people that got the V, they were basically being controlled, and it wore off. I understood it wore off at a certain time, and I don't know what that means at all. I'm just telling y'all what I experienced in that dream and what I was allowed to understand and know. So that was that dream. So, brothers and sisters, people that, do get that, just know that they're being controlled, and it does wear off at a certain time. I don't know the length of time. I don't know nothing about that. So anyway, brothers and sisters, my son, one of my twins, came over and he stayed all night. So this morning when he woke up, he told me, he said that he had a dream about that. And he told me, he said, Mom, I don't even have no dream unless I come over here and stay all night. He said, any other time I do not have no dream. So as he was saying that, and it's so funny, y'all, because yesterday that was coming up in my spirit. But I wasn't going to say anything about it. So when he got up and he said that, like I knew, I knew God was confirming with me, this is what, y'all, this is what I want you to talk about. This is what I want you to tell my people. So then, y'all, the other dream my best friend gave me was, I was in this Walmart, and once again, y'all, I was hovering over, like I was above, and I was looking in. And I was at this store, Walmart, and it was this couple in there, y'all. It was so, oh my goodness. Like I knew things on my side where I was. And by me looking in and watching, like I was watching, and I seen this couple. They were like an older couple. They looked like they might have been in their 60s or something. And the self-checkout machine, it must have did something, but I think they wanted their money back because it did not give them the correct change back. So the woman, his wife, she was, I guess telling them she wanted her money back because they messed up and she had her receipt. So she got impatient and she started to get a little agitated. And the husband came and he was like the calm one. So from what I could see, I knew y'all, and then I knew they were believers. And I don't know what that meant. I just knew they were believers. So as I was looking down, I seen how one of the workers, like one of the cashiers or something, they went and got the supervisor. And y'all, the supervisor, he didn't even know I was looking at him. Like, I could see him and I could hear him. And y'all, he had this look on his face like he was up to no good. So the husband was still waiting there. By this time, the people, I believe, not the supervisor, well, yeah, it was a supervisor, he had apologized because it was taking so long. But I knew that he didn't mean it. He did not mean it at all. And the lady, she started walking out. She left. And then they must have gave the man his money, whatever he lost in there. And he started walking out. So y'all, I had no control over my body. When they went, I started to go too. I went, and as I was getting closer to the door, I began to slowly go to my feet. I landed on my feet and I walked out, and y'all, my spirit was picking up all kinds of stuff that was not right. So when I went out there, y'all, this was almost like a movie, it seemed like. I went out there and I noticed that the couple that wanted their money back or whatever, their car, or I believe, I'm gonna say their vehicle had got blown up. And I was just like, what in the world happened there? So I spotted this truck. I knew it was a white truck. And it was kind of made different. I mean, not a truck, like a van. And it was made kind of different. And by this time, y'all, like I said, I'm walking now. I'm on my feet. And I just began to, I started walking fast because by that time, y'all, I knew I was being watched. I knew I was being watched. And when I turned that corner, I seen my dad, and I don't know what happened to him, but he fell. And I went over there and I helped him. Y'all, it was this van that was coming, and it had some people in there. So y'all, they opened up the door, and this dog came running straight at me. I mean, he was coming straight after me. And when he jumped on me, because I was still standing, he jumped on me. He was actually on his two legs because the other two was up. And it was almost like me and this dog were fighting. So y'all, something came out of my wrist. Something sharp came out of my wrist. I don't know what that was. But I began to hit that dog with it right in his, by the neck area. I think I must have hit him 2 or 3 times. And he ended up falling. And then, y'all, I was out of that dream. So, brothers and sisters, I mean, there's things going on that I don't know about, but because I'm not allowed to watch the news. Jesus pulled me out of that years ago. He pulled me out of it, and I'm so thankful he did. So, there's things that be going on, y'all, that I just think a lot of people are not awake to it. So, brothers and sisters, please wake up. If somebody tells you something, and just because you don't understand it, don't think that these people are crazy or paranoid. They're not. It's just, if anything, it's maybe that person got so comfortable in the world that they just don't see it. So anyway, brothers and sisters, that is what was on my spirit to come and tell y'all. So God confirmed it this morning through my son. But what I am going to tell you all is love. Brothers and sisters, love. Please, love your neighbors. Do good to your enemies. Walk out those teachings that Christ said to do. And you will be amazed. You will really be amazed. Because I tell y'all, I put them things to practice. And it works. And because I was telling y'all that, my best friend raised me coming up. So I wasn't allowed to do certain things. Like, I would actually watch people, and what I didn't like at that time was I didn't act like anybody else. So say like if people got mad at other people, well, they will do revenge. Like, that never crossed my mind. Mad as they probably made me, it never crossed my mind. I just said, you know what? I'm going to forgive. I am going to forgive. So I just knew, like, God showed me how different I was, and I actually thought I was, I don't know, y'all, but I thank God. If I don't know anything else, y'all, I know how to love people. That's what He taught me since I was a little girl. So, y'all, love is powerful. And don't put people in bondage. And don't let nobody put you in bondage. Because that's not a good feeling. I noticed, like when I would give people advice, I would tell them, you ask them why do they love you? And if that person says, I love you because you I don't know, I'm gonna give you an example. I love you because you cook for me, or maybe because you're nice, or whatever. Anything other than just loving you because of who you are. That's unconditional love, y'all. Love someone because of who they are. Not because of what they do for you or anything like that. Y'all, this world don't know unconditional love. They know when, like, somebody's doing bad. People leave. So My life has been opposite because of how God raised me. So I'm telling you all, love people unconditionally. Love is powerful. It really is. So do that and forgive. And y'all, don't be afraid. Don't even put your own self in bondage. Don't be ashamed about anything that you have done or any mistakes you made. Don't be ashamed of it. Because God allows us to go through things so we can